Speak to me. Wild guide you will.
Follow the trail. It should lead to the answers we seek.
Mother said you're familiar with the wilds. What do you make of all this?
The creatures, they remind me of home. Yet they live on the surface. It should not be this way.
You'll encroach no further!
These creatures seem light-blessed. They're so vicious.
They claimed this as their territory. We are now encroaching.
Trouble ahead. On your guard.
The runestone. We were able to hold back the growth, but not those things.
Shorelleron. I shall watch for you. The world watch over you.
We must discover what caused these creatures to flourish so suddenly.
Let's split up. We can cover more ground. I'll meet up with the two of you later.
The growth of these plants has been forced. By what? I do not know. The light bloom kills, then grows anew. A vicious cycle that cannot be allowed to continue. It seems even your runestones cannot stop the light bloom surge, if there are none left to defend them.
So, your path leads you here. Do not fear the dark.
A Rutani? Here? What is that it holds?
Quickly, there's a runestone nearby. Let's get to safety and take a look. Orwena, what was that thing?
A Rutani. Creatures from my homeland. They should not be here.
You hail from above. You have found me. Let nature take its course.
My goods are one of a kind.
Waste. Exploration Waste tem que ser Waste. Só as minhas espadinhas.
Return when you need more.
Let's go. Eu só teria aquela cena do subscribe, já viste? Não, mas na imagem ali na direita é ele. Ok. Olha que fixe, é que meti isso assim. Mas conversa, não consegui ver conversa. Não estava vendo aqui uma missão, mas não sei se houve conversa.
Anu belore dalana. Baladash melanore.
Ah, note. On special cargo. All delightful, subtle about as discreet as common pirate techniques. Misuse of Tideborn are entangled in this mess, and we haven't a choice but to wait in after them, if that means diving to the depths. So
With perseverance, strength.
With haste before they set sail and vanish into the mist. Keep your weapons zoned and your senses sharper. Make them understand that crossing me was a grave miscalculation.
Sun, chase your shadow.
Consegue me ouvir falar? Please note all but trips with guilt, but mere words alone will not bring down Tideborn freight. Muito alto ou baixinho? Tá falando? Vê lá se agora tá falando. Vou baixar um bocadinho o som. Agora deve estar. But mere words alone will not bring down Tideborn freight. I require undeniable proof, evidence of them intending that not even their well-bribed magistrates can turn a blind eye. That is where you come in. Take this arcane recorder and make your way to the docks. Document their shipments, you can do anything that clicks of small clean. So, okay.
Anubala belore alan.
Deu? Hmm? Ok.
I need to get closer.
C'est bon?
I can't attack that target. I'm out of range.
You won't get away with this. Esta barra aqui, agora não sei como é que tem esta barra aqui. Eu não sei o que é esta barra aqui. Não tinha uma barra aqui. Agora não sei como é que era esta barra. Não é porque esta barra ainda incomoda. Ah não. Uma barrinha aqui. Eu percebo porque é que ela está aqui.
We endure. What needs
But of
bring you
course,
here?
they would prefer to keep prey eyes at bay. They are guarding something now. Let's uncover precisely what it is. There it is, caught in the act. Disposing of cargo into the ocean. Clearly they are raising evidence, which can only mean one thing. We are closing in on something significant.
Glory to the Sindora.
Let's discarding crates into the ocean. How utterly desperate. Whatever they seek to conceal must be damning. Sufficient enough to unravel their entire operation, should we recover it. Take a deep breath and retrieve it before the current sweeps it away. Every thread we pull unravels their skin further. Soon there will be nothing left but ruin of their own making.
We shall not falter.
Damn. Wow. Está aquele embrulhado para esta água. Look.
It's too far away.
Ah, mas é sério. Não tem que aparecer mais ninguém. Ok. Hã? Não é bom. Vamos eu vou chutar Dos vasqueitas.
We endure.
So what did your friends at Tideborn phrase so desperately want to hide? Their skull cling cannot conceal their treatment for us.
Finu Amanore.
Unstable Lord Kalinaga itself was just smoking his waiting to unfold. But Tideborn now dabbling in matters better life untouched. It seems it is now our responsibility to see to resolve before it becomes an issue.
Anu Belore Dalala.
If the Naga manage to siphon this remaining arcane energy from those unstable arcana, they will gain the very power they seek. Destroy, incinerate, shatter them, do whatever is necessary. Ensure not a single shard remains for the Naga or Tideborn to exploit. I don't wish to see even the faintest trace of arcane.
May the eternal sun guide you.
The Tideborn decision to discard crates at the ocean was no mere error, it was a calculated delivery. Pursue them and ensure the Naga remind of the grave consequence they face when they dare to cross us.
Sunwell's glory shine on you.
Opa! Se queres um chazinho. Se calhar pode ser, para hidratar um bocadinho a noite. Mas já... Engraçado, agora teve top. Engraçado, agora estou a fazer bem missões e parece bem jogadores. Eu estava habituado a não fazer.
that target.
With perseverance, strength, Baladash, Nalanore.
We did what was required. If the cargo is gone, that's a victory, but our work is far from over. Tideburn must civilize further actions.
What needs bring
Well
you
done,
here?
Nagami have been able, but our work is far from complete. Tideburn fleets wanted to pull the string, then it's time to secure their control.
Glory to the Sindora.
Ooh. The Nag acts out of desperation. The crew, however, is driven by arrogance. They still smugly aboard their ship, convinced of their invulnerability in counting their ill-gotten wealth. It is time we put an end to that. Captain Bloodwake shall be made to answer for every grade, every transaction, and every transgression. Are you prepared to extract the truth? Okay.
We shall not falter. Zenu Amanore.
Sure, there will be more figures like in the future, but at least for today this port is safe thanks to you. Okay.
May the eternal sun guide you.
Glory to the Sindora. Sunwell's glory shine on you. We endure.
Ah, you are there. You appear to have recently assist me, unlike a certain ball-wielding simple tone of things sniffing the utterance of our problems. You have excellently misplaced a very important role in the sword my mentor would transmogrify me to have lost. Please use my arcane timepiece to summon echoes of the past and investigate these moments. They should allow us to find journal properly without indulging Vardy's primitive methods.
We shall not falter.
While a certain one-brain mage waste time learning how to eat the journal, time to go to see if you can recover. If the journal is inside, you will find it unlike.
Farewell.
Obrigado. Obrigado. Está a fazer a tua aula de francês? Olha, fizeste? Okay. Faz mal. Sim. Faz mal. Podes deixar aberta. Deixa fofinho. Não, fizeste bem, fofinho. Sim.
Baladash, Malanore.
What do you mean none of them at the journal?
We will persevere.
That food, that absolute
We
food.
will have justice.
Wonderful. All in projection in which we yet no journal of the beside.
Sun chase your shadows. With perseverance, strength.
A dog of all creatures. This is a thief we have been chasing, and now we must save it from a lynx. Truly, the days has taken most irritating turn. No matter, we shall retrieve the journal. Though I do wonder if they cannot really understand the gravity of his actions.
Shorel are on.
It's too far away.
Anubalore Delana.
Did you manage within the journal?
Sinua Manore.
Melodor pinches the slow blade journal between his fingers. This journal fit is sealed long before we lay down eyes on it. It is quite beyond saving. Once again, my fate is anything other than arcane position and proven misplaced.
Aldiel Shalal.
Luna stands in front of you. So let's out a short part, tail wagging once before trotting a few steps forward and body. Oh, follow Luna. Vai ter um cãozinho. Vai ter um cão. Não, chamado Luma. Luma. Tô fofinho. For your perhaps there is no reason to be concerned over the amount of stolen items. Woohoo!
We endure. Baladash, Malanore. May the eternal sun guide you.
I've always dreamed of being a far strider, the adventure, the romance, the beauty of nature. When they put out a call for help, I knew I had to join. Captain Don Runner assigned me to the library initially, but with everything going on, we all have to be flexible. I don't mind, but I had hoped to collect all the overdue books before being sent on a real assignment. If you find any, won't you bring them to the library for me? And feel free to give them a read. There is some interesting volumes.
Glory to the Sindori.
Okay. With all the problems facing our song, the first rider have their hands full. I'm a capable arcanist. I've always admired the far striders. Why not lend my talents to their cause? They do so much work by hand, when a bit of magic won't allow them so much more time and adventuring. Alas, my enchanted boom idea has not quite gone as I'd hoped. They are so ordinary. They end up attacking the recruits instead of cleaning. Perhaps it's a problem for elbow grease after all.
Sunwell's glory shine on you.
Okay.
What needs bring you here?
to the Sindora. Sun takes your shadow. Sinu Amanore, Anu Belore de la Na,
Everything needs to be done, at least now we'll be attack.
Shorelaran. With perseverance, strength. Baladash, Malanore,
That seems like a small thing, but small thing set up.
Anu Bala Balorealan. We endure. What needs bring you here?
Ranger of Osiris, a chef at Forest Rider Old, is decent in a kitchen, but his passion is field cooking. There was time when he could launder any pet of he never saw him find the wins for a good meal. Forest Rider dream, with enough hard work we can help the forest recover, and it starts with rehabilitating the soul. Okay.
Baladash, Malanore.
Ranger Bastard is one of our vegetarians, usually cares for things, but the minor violence mold is too crucial to the health of the forest to go unmonitored. The worms regulate the flow of magic from the ley line to the rest of the woods. When the ley lines were disrupted, so was their molting season. Okay.
Shorelaran.
What needs bring you here? Baladash Malanore.
Undoubtedly, this used to be that scar up here across the city line was almost completely unrecovered. And Oxstrider are the perfect helpers for preparing the soil. Their tough claws can easily spread seeds in squash pub.
Anu Bala Balore Halan. With perseverance, strength, may the eternal sun guide
Nothing like planting seeds.
Glory to the Sindora. Aldiel Shalah.
Yes, sir.
Anu Belore Delana.
There are more mana lines than usual.
Anu Bala Belore Alan.
Mana wires may not be as glamorous as links or axe trident, but they are crucial to keeping magic flowing through the forest. They congregate on the ley lines to molds, but sometimes they get a little agitated, and we have to help them out aggressively. I've set up some ley channels to get things started. Find worms that look like they could use a little help and beat them up until they sap their cranial carapace. Don't worry, all that mana will touch the forest eventually. Okay.
Sunwell's glory shine on you.
I'm out of range.
With perseverance, strength, may the eternal sun guide you. Anu Belore Delana. Glory to the Sindori. Shoreleron. What needs bring you here?
5 minutes of further teaming as the hardest assignment ever sung. Most. Not the first one, the more dangerous thing to think about magic though, and we need these notes for magic. We'll meet you down where once things are wrapped up here. Captain Downwater was going to provide backup.
Sun, chase your shadows.
Okay.
Your path leads you deep, stranger. May you lend your song to hers. Perhaps we'll meet again.
See if I can discover what happened here. This may upset the dynamic Sharana. Somebody called me. No, I know now, but I must discover this thing.
May you lend your song to hers. Do not.
The Rutani, they are being driven to grow. This light you speak of may be the cause.
I thought the light bloom could aid the vanguard. But were they the ones to cause this?
This is wrong. All wrong.
We need to report back to Silver Moon. They need to know about this.
You have come far, stranger.
To to spread the glow of the light from as far and wide. But why?
Let nature take its course.
Let's do some good.
The scroll of the markets and all that is what will happen. Should I get out of control? To let influence my passion.
I've bested every evil I've faced. Fairbreeze is fine for now, but this light bloom is teeming with creatures driven by the light. They're killing people. I've never seen the light act like this.
The light only threatens that which warrants reckoning.
That's not what's happening here.
If Fairbreeze is safe, the Void Storm still looms. Despite Rummoth's vocal opposition, I have decided to reach out to Magister Umbric and tap his expertise with the Void. Seek him out in Tranquillion. Reach out when you have more to share.
Ready to fight the fight?
I had to leave this at a distance, but I almost should have enough information now to keep the light blown at bay. Till then, might as well matter son or not without.
Better to seek forgiveness than permission.
Magister Umbric is second only to Mother in mastering the void. If anyone can help us with that storm in the sky, he's the one who can make it happen. If he can forgive the other for not listening to him in the first place. This Lortimer's a reason. There's no way you can take the fight to Zalatax without Umbric. The force is keeping the void storm at the bay will only hold that so long. Let's make haste.
We should help.
We have solved nothing. These Rutani have been changed. I must return to Harendar and investigate.
I'll go on ahead. Catch up when you can.
I may not be welcome where I hail from. To leave, to work with outsiders. The idea did not sit well with my elders. But we cannot hope to save our world by hiding from it. My goddess called, and I had to answer. Erator, I did not expect to find such similarities with those of the surface world. Perhaps, of all things, truth is the hardest to see. I know nothing of what threatens from the sky, but I know much of what threatens from below. I will continue to explore this. When you are ready to examine the root of the issue, return to me.
Good. And it's time.
It's been fun.